Okay, I'm gonna go sit over there. Okay.
Coming to live on your chin.
Yeah.
This is the Going Deep Show.
I'm here too. Are you coming over? All right.
I'm gonna stare at you.
And Silverback Splat. Look at that face.
Where the hell did his headphones go?
Yeah, that's a pretty face.
Fighting for evil because good is dumb. This is Going Deep Show. Hi, everybody. I'm relaxing in the studio. God, this is going to be very difficult. I'm in the 2 spot, Silverback's hole. I'm looking at 2 gorgeous ladies here, sitting here, looking at porn.
Yeah. You're looking at ladies looking at ladies.
God, you guys are fucking hot.
I'm halfway through the magazine.
All the trouble I could get in with you two. If you want to reach the show, 206-202-DEEP's the number to call. Silverback has fled the studio.
He couldn't handle us. We're too much woman.
There's a lot of energy between you two. I don't think it's a matter of handling you two. It's handling you two together.
Really?
Yeah, because you two are very... Well, you have lots of energy. You're young.
We do. We have lots of energy. Yeah, it's nice. It is.
I've seen dancing tonight. I've seen all kinds of shaking of body parts tonight. It's good.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying yourself here? It's your first time here.
I'm totally enjoying myself.
Good. It's very, very nice to have you in here. You're wearing nice tights, showing all kinds of body parts. Listen, grab the porn again. Tell us what you're looking at. I want to,
I'm sorry. I have a favorite girl, which I showed you before the show started.
Yes. She's tan. She looks a little Latino. Am I right? She's got a little Latino flair about her.
Oh, shit. I lost her now.
She's tan. There's a guy like trying to spray her J-lips part.
This girl though in the corner. This one right here.
Yeah, she's nice.
With the tats on her side.
She's nice.
Are you good? Do you have tattoos now?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Are you interested in getting them?
Yes, I am.
I would love to go and watch this. Where do you want to get a tattoo?
Well, I want to get a tramp stamp.
Of course.
Yeah, I just want to be one of those girls, I guess.
Can I design it? Or you're an artist? You're definitely going to design it.
I already have an idea in my head.
What's the idea?
My favorite quote. I want to have like a pictorial representative image of my favorite quote.
What's your favorite
on
quote?
my back. Even amidst fierce flames, the golden lotus can be planted. It's a Buddhist proverb, and it's on Sylvia Plath's grave. And it means a lot to me. It's gotten me through a lot in my life. And so I want it on my body somewhere.
Do you want it somewhere you can see it, though, or do you just want to know that it's there?
The thing is, I've thought about it this way. I want it to be somewhere I see. My first idea was, I'll get it on my back. But I'd love it to be able to be somewhere that I see every day, because it means that much to me.
Mm-hmm. You're reminded of it.
Yeah. And so maybe I'll decide, I'll probably end up deciding to have it somewhere besides my back. But there's so many tattoos I want to have. I just got to figure out where I want to put them all.
Hey, Tiny Dancer, how did you feel when you asked me about this one?
How did I feel about it?
Yeah. Do you remember?
I don't remember.
You asked me, you're like...
I felt bad after I asked you.
Then I explained it, and I told you.
It, and I was like, that's a downer.
I know.
But no, I think it's a good reason to get a tattoo.
You gotta have a tattoo that reminds you of something special.
Every tattoo that I'm gonna get, I want it to be a memory or symbolic of something.
It doesn't sound like it turned your microphone on. I gotta check this. Just a second. I want to be sure.
No?
I want to be sure.
No?
Just a second.
Me. Nobody says shit about me at all.
Okay, talk now.
Hola. Whoa.
Now we can hear you. Okay.
They had me muted earlier.
I wanted to make sure. It's a good thing I was paying attention.
But the one tattoo I want to get, and the next one, the sayings, we're talking about sayings, on the back of my neck is, smile like a saint, curse like a sailor.
I like that.
That was my grandpa and my dad's philosophy, and both of them have passed away since then. I think it's a good thing to live by.
Mm-hmm.
Look angelic, but have some sass. pretty much.
I think both of you have very much sass.
We have a lot of sass.
Yeah, we do.
I loved your dancing, by the way. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
Fucking hot.
How much did you love it?
How much I love it? I would whip my shit out here and start jerking it right now. That's how much I
Hell
loved it.
yeah. That makes me feel good.
That's how much I liked it. You should get paid for such a thing. Women can do this, guys can't.
Yeah.
No.
Not so much.
No. If I get up and start shaking my ass, you guys are just like, whatever, dude, later.
Yeah, let's get out of
Just
here.
not, yeah, exactly. Guys can't. It's just how
It's
it
because
is.
girls can be, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Girls can be
Sensual.
very sensual and very sexy, and a guy trying to be sexy doesn't work out.
No.
Guys can't try. Guys are sexy by nature, but if they try to be sexy, it
Then
just
it's
looks
like, nope.
it just
no.
looks really bad.
Yeah, it
It does.
does.
Doesn't work out.
No, it doesn't.
When's the last time you got off?
Who you ask?
Not by yourself.
Me.
Daisy.
The last time I got off was Friday.
Friday. So it was a long weekend.
Yeah.
Was it by yourself or was it with somebody else?
It was with someone else.
Was it, tell me about that. I mean, was it somebody who you've had a long-term thing with, or was
No, it wasn't. We've been friends for a while. Friends with benefits. He came over. I gave him a great blowjob. And he returned the favor. And that's when I got off. It was great.
good oral skills on his part?
Yeah, I mean, not the best I've ever had, but he was good enough to make me happy.
What's the best you ever had?
Ooh, the best I've ever had.
Just oral, nothing like...
Just oral. Funny. But I had this threesome. And my friend's boyfriend, he was the best oral I ever had. Every time.
Your friend's boyfriend.
Yes, my friend's boyfriend.
Did she appreciate that?
Yes,
And
she did.
did she rave about it? Because here's the thing I've always wondered about girls. How much bragging you do about your guy and how much you want your friends to experience it, maybe. I mean, and then that's why you do it. You let them kind of go there.
I feel like girls brag about their guys a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a lot of guy friends and girlfriends, and for me, my guy friends mostly just vent about nagging girlfriends, blah, blah, blah. But for girls, I feel like we always make our guys look really good.
Yeah, we do make our guys
And we're always
look
like,
good.
oh, like,
Or
your guy
really
got you off
terrible.
once.
If he's bad, though, he's got to be like you got to make him look like shit, really. Or do you just like not even talk about it because it's like, it's so fucking
I
terrible.
normally
I don't
just
even want to hear about
avoid.
it.
Nobody wants to like be like, oh, I have a guy that sucks in the sack.
You're
but
never gonna believe how shitty the sex was that I had.
No, but I feel like we all brag. I know this. Me and my girlfriends, we get together. I mean, we all talk about size. We compare size. We compare like
Yeah.
how often we get off from our
Skill.
guy, and like like what he's talented at, and
Exactly.
favorite positions, and
At what point, like in your young age, do you determine that you're open to talk about that kind of stuff? Because when you first like have sex and shit, I mean, how much talking do you do? You're like, oh my god, you're not gonna believe what happened.
The first time I started actually was when I was 17, and it was when I met my best friend who currently lives in Cali. And it was awkward because I didn't know her. At the time, I didn't know her. And we were in the computer lab doing research reports for English class. And she turns and looks at me, and she's like, are you a virgin? And I'm like, no. And she's like, what is your favorite sexual position? I'm having a fight with my boyfriend, and I need a second opinion. And I told her. She's like, son of a bitch, he won, blah, blah, blah. And then we started talking, like, out of nowhere. I'm like, hi, I'm, like, who the fuck are you? Like, why are... Like, but, yeah, and now we're really close. But, so she's the one that brought me out of my shell. Before then, I was very private about it. Because I have, like, my family background was just very, you don't talk about this stuff.
Even when you've been in here, when Sputnik was on the spot kind of about some stuff that you guys have done, you've been kind of like a little closed...
Because I don't know how far I should talk about when I'm with another person. I don't want to share too much that the other person doesn't want to share. And Sputnik has said that for her that's more of a private topic.
It's intimate.
So I didn't want to overstep my bounds and share too much that she would be upset about.
Do you think there's anything off limits? I mean, everybody's kind of...
Sexually, is anything off limits?
Yeah. I mean, well, discussing what has happened.
Oh, discussing. Yeah, I feel like it depends on the person. I feel like
It does depend on the person.
with you and your partner, you kind of know who you should talk about it with and who you can't. I mean, like, best friends, of course, are going to hear about everything.
I'm just interested completely in people's tendencies, I guess, to know what you're into, so that it can be kind of... I think everybody should kind of teach everybody else what to do.
And I feel like if more people talked about it or are open about it, it'd be a lot funner. 'Cause especially even when couples are starting to, like, hook up with each other, they're still kind of reserved about what they like.
Yeah.
Very much so.
And then
I agree.
nobody's fully satisfied.
No.
Why not just lay it all out on the line?
Lay
And
it all
if the other
out.
person says no, well then shit, at least
Well,
you tried.
especially if you get to a certain point when you've done the same thing and you can't jump into the extras or things that you're in your head. And it kind of like, when you do the stuff you wanted to do at the beginning, it's like, where the fuck did that come out of? You know? It's almost... you wonder, okay, was that in your head the whole time? Or are you just coming up with the shit as you go along? Mm-hmm. What's the craziest thing you could think that you've done? Daisy.
Ooh, I don't know. That's a hard question.
I'm talking like, if you done group stuff, have you done any group action?
I've done some group action, just threesome, no more than 3.
Girl, guy?
Girl, guy, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've never done 2 guys and just
I've
you?
never done 2 guys
Is it
and
intriguing?
just me.
You want to do 2 guys?
You know, that would be something that I'd like to try.
It's a good time.
Yeah. I'd
Yeah.
like to try that. I've never done that before, and I think it would make me happy.
What would you be? Would you do double pen, or would you have them both down there, or would you...
You know, I think I would like them both down there.
That's hot. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I like watching that kind of porn because the girl seems to get crazy fucking off.
Oh, yeah, I think I would get so off on that.
It's hot. It's very fucking hot shit.
See, I've done double penetration, because I've had sex with 2 guys. But for me, I didn't get off as much from that as vaginal and dick and mouth. Because I love getting blowjobs so much.
Here's the thing about that too. You gotta have a special... I mean, I have some very close friends. I would have a problem with my shit near their shit, okay?
Very true. At the time,
It would be very difficult for me to be like, all right, dude, you going front sides or back sides? I mean, like, my balls are gonna be right by your balls.
No, it was a very awkward... we were really young, and I was flirting with both guys the entire night. And both of them were like, let's go upstairs. And I'm like, no, like, I couldn't decide. It was a drunky night. And eventually I grabbed both of them by the hand. I'm like, we're all going upstairs together. And I, like, lay down on the bed. I'm completely butt naked. And they're in the corner, like, whispering. They're trying to, like, map it out. They're trying to, like, figure it out.
Are you going in the back door? I'm going in the front. Shut the fuck up. I'm going in the front.
But for the majority of it, it was just vaginal and oral. And they decided to do double penetration at some point. And I think they both got freaked out. And then one guy left. He was done. He's like, I can't do this anymore. He's like,
my dick touched your balls, man. It ain't happening. Yeah, have you guys ever seen where they do the double anal?
Oh, God, no, that's terrible.
I've never seen
I've
that.
seen it, but...
Double anal or double vaginal. I mean, where the guys' dicks are both in the fucking pussy or they're both in the ass.
That's a lot of togetherness.
That's a
That
lot
is.
of...
You gotta be
That's
close.
best friends forever.
You gotta be
Forever.
totally
Are you
okay
kidding
with
me?
each other.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, it's bad enough, I feel like, for a guy.
They might as well just rub each other's dicks together.
Yeah,
I mean,
Exactly.
Double pen is hard enough, but then if you guys are both sharing a hole together, you really have to be like a tight bromance or something. I don't know.
Yeah, liking some dick if you're gonna do that.
I don't know. Yeah, that's
But it
too much.
happens. So.
It does. So
Here's the thing. I think if that were ever to be out there, okay, and everybody who's listening to the program, the only way I could pull that off is if chick's blowing me, friend is behind banging. Could do that. But I can't get my dick next to near another guy. And it's not because out of fear or whatever. I'm not homophobic by any stretch of the imagination. Whatever anybody wants, that's their own thing. Whatever gets them off, I'm behind you. Whatever makes you happy. No probs whatsoever. But it's just personal preference. I don't want balls next to anybody else's balls. You know?
Turn off.
Yeah. Well, no, I wouldn't say turn off. I would be worried. What would I be worried about? Let's see here. I don't know. Just the physical. I only want to fucking touch a chick for some reason. It's just what I want.
Understandable.
yeah, that's fine. You know, that's totally understandable.
But anyway, goddamn. guys got me all fucking crazy right now.
Yeah.
So you did the double pen.
Not for very long, because it wasn't enjoyable for me at all.
The asshole part or the vag part? Because
it's too much. No, it's just too much.
Is it overwhelming overwhelming sensation, or what was it?
Yeah, it just doesn't feel right. It's just, I mean, I've done like vaginal with like fingers in the ass. That's one thing. That's
What do you think of that?
enough.
Do you like that?
That's a good time. That's okay. But shoving a cock in there while there's one already ramming you from the veg, that's ouch.
So
that's too much. Too much friction? I don't know, just too much.
Too much dick in your ass. How big were the dudes? Were they fucking like monster cocks or what?
No, the one on my ass was not.
What if he had a little wiener?
He did, and it was still too much.
When you're standing there, you're like, okay, you're bigger. You're going in my vag.
No, this poor
tiny,
guy.
You go in my asshole.
This poor guy, I gotta tell you this. Before, when I was just with him, before the threesome, we were drunk and making out and stuff. We're having a good time, and eventually, we're doing a lot of foreplay, and I'm like, just put it in already. Just put it in. And he looked at me pissed off. He's like, I already am in.
Oh, no.
No.
And as soon as he said that, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, like trying to
Are you
fake it.
serious?
He was done. He just pulled up. He left. And I was like, damn it. And I talked to my good friends, and she said the same thing.
You will never recover from that.
No, I didn't know. I thought it was still fingers.
How small was he? Seriously, how small was he?
I mean, small enough that I thought it was still fingers.
No. Is that real? There's really guys like that?
There are guys like that.
Oh my god.
So I felt really bad, and like all my friends heard about it, and they won't let him live it down anymore. But like I wasn't trying to be a bitch about it. I was just seriously, I was ready for dick. I had no idea I was already receiving dick.
That has to be the absolute worst, because there's nothing you can do to try to.
You can't recover from that.
No. Well, I mean, you got to go get some type of implant or some shit. You got to do it, man. You got to get a dowel put in that thing or something, or you got to tap somebody else in to help out. I mean,
yeah,
that's terrible. You ever had a guy with a really, really small one?
A small one?
Yeah.
I've had a small one before.
Like, how tiny are you talking?
You know, just really small. Like, you know, when they're fucking you, it's like, oh,
did you fake it?
That's your dick? Like, alright, okay. I guess I can deal with that.
No, you can't. The fact of the matter is, just because you're saying that means you can't. You're like, I guess I can suffer. Here's the thing that's worse. I've heard girls that have come in here before and they're like, this guy was so hot, he was so good looking, but his dick was so small. Is this the case where you had a very attractive guy?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't extremely attractive. He was just a guy that I liked, and he had a small dick.
Did it make it easier to like kind of skate out of it?
Yeah, you know, he came a lot faster. I mean, I don't know if that had anything to do with the size of his dick.
He probably doesn't have sex that often.
He probably doesn't have sex that... Yeah, exactly. You know, he came a lot faster.
I've always wondered how a guy who has a small one like can actually even jerk off, because it's like do you use like two fingers, like
yeah,
it's like one finger, or do you use like two pinkies?
Yeah.
Like, what do you do?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Poor people.
Well, it's really easy to deep throat a guy with a really small dick.
It makes you feel like a porn star. You're
it makes you feel like a hot ass. You're like,
were you like a toothpick and shit? And
like, oh, I totally got that in my mouth all the way.
And they get so excited. They're like, oh my god, you just deep throated me. Like, yeah, baby,
I know,
just
they get so excited until they come in like 2 minutes.
See, a guy just wants to hear that he has a decent sized dick. It doesn't matter if he's like a fucking pinky or, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Red's actually, she told me, but the thing is, a girl will tell a guy that, oh my god, he was so small compared to you. You know, guys just, you'll say that, but it's
because
like,
the girl's not going to be like, oh, you were like the smallest dude I've ever been with.
No,
Please fuck me
girl's
now.
not going to
No one's going to say that.
Yeah, no one's going to.
We're all going to play you up.
It's like, God, your dick's so big.
Just like a guy's going to play a girl up. Like, oh, you're so beautiful. Like, oh, you're the hottest chick ever. Like, oh, your vagina tastes amazing.
I love hot tasting vagina.
No guy's going to be like, oh, you're overweight and taste like nastiness.
Oh my God,
like, let's fuck.
I love your tuna box. Smelliest vagina, but I want to eat it anyway.
So, I mean, it goes both ways with the compliments in the bedroom.
It does.
You know what? It's almost like you got to say, okay, be quiet, okay? Try to shut the fuck up. I'm going to eat you out. If you say anything, I win. Mission accomplished.
Interesting.
It is, because it's for a guy. I mean, for at least a guy like me, it's like I don't give a shit if I get off. Mm-hmm. I've gotten off a million times. I know how to get my fucking self off. Mm-hmm. It's accomplishing getting the
That's
female
weird
off.
to hear. That's weird to hear.
Seriously?
I feel like
are you
most
dealing with a
guys
bunch of
don't
selfish
have,
guys?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of guys are like, all right, I'll give head as long as I get it.
No, I don't give a fuck. I'll slap your shit off me. I don't care.
Yeah.
No.
A lot of guys are like, all right,
it's because
you'll give me head, and then I'll like half-heartedly lick your pussy.
Red doesn't want to even. She doesn't let me go down on her.
Why?
Are you serious?
Yeah. She doesn't let me do it.
She's missing out.
She's got a scrub brush. She's got to do all kinds of special treatments and stuff before I even come close to it. It pisses me off.
That's terrible.
It is terrible. This morning.
For birthdays or holidays, she doesn't let you
Dude, I will go down, like right now. I'll walk in the house and try to eat her out. She'll be like, "Go to bed, I don't want to be."
Even on your birthday, though, she won't let you.
It's rare. I would probably say maybe 2-3 times a year I'll go down her.
Oh, wow.
And I would,
That's
I would
so
do it
sad.
every flipping second of the day.
Right.
Wow.
Sad.
She is really
She's missing
missing
out.
out.
She's missing out. These guys don't know that yet.
I mean, we don't know what she's missing out on, but
We don't want to find
could
out.
the
imagine.
fact that
Do you guys want to
she's-
find out what she's missing out?
the fact that she's missing out at all is sad.
It's just a personal
I mean, I'm
preference.
sure she has her own reasons.
Do you think there's
Yeah.
guys out there that don't want to get head?
That don't want to receive it? No.
Exactly.
I feel like every guy.
No. I had met one
What?
that he wouldn't.
Shut
Well,
up.
he would let me fool around a little bit, but he didn't want me to get close to getting him off because he said it's degrading.
What?
What?
So I couldn't get him off because that's degrading to women. So you get really close and he's like, "Oh no, like push me away." I'm like, "Oh, you were like right there.
Yeah, you're right there.
Let me finish." And he's like, "No, it's degrading to women."
So swallowing, or did you want to is it degrading to shoot it all over your face?
He
or
couldn't.
tits
No,
or
he
something?
didn't want to come at all from it all. He could not get off to it at all because it would degrade me, and he respected me. And he didn't want to degrade me. I'm like, "Please
come
degrade
on.
me." I'm like, "Degrade me, please, fucking degrade me."
Fucking degrade my face.
I wanted to be degraded, and he wouldn't.
Do you think he was trying to earn your keep? Like for a long time, he wanted to be with you longer, and so that's a reason he did that. Because I can see, like, if you have a girl who you think doesn't want that to happen to them.
I don't know. He was
You
a
know what I
Catholic
mean?
boy.
Yeah,
When I met him, he
Which-
had only had sex with one girl before me, so he was very innocent.
I think that like when you're brought up in that
Very
way,
young.
it totally twists you and messes you up for what you're into, because you're told so much that you're not supposed to do certain
Yeah.
things. When that it's very detrimental to what makes you feel good. I mean, that's just my
I
personal
tried.
feeling.
Yeah.
He wouldn't let me go the whole way.
Religion can make you feel guilty about
oh, yeah.
sexual things.
Absolutely.
It really can.
Absolutely.
Yes, it does.
I don't like that.
No, that's not a good thing.
Especially when you like you know it feels good. We talked about it before, masturbation and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
This feels good. Why does that feel bad? Why do you make me feel bad when that's what's
Yeah.
happened? Because like I said before, I had a babysitter who fucking went down on me when I was like 9-10 years old.
Yeah.
It was hot. It made me into the twisted individual that I am. But I think it's way more open than trying to hinder or hide what you're into.
Mm-hmm.
I love how I am. I appreciate the fact that she did that.
Yeah.
It's just the way it should be.
All your experiences make you who you are, and so you don't regret
For
that.
good or bad. Very true.
Yeah,
And we're awesome people.
we really are. All three of us. We're
I agree.
amazing.
And those tights are fucking hot as shit.
Some are more amazing than others.
Yes, you too, because you have vaginas.
Because we do have vaginas. That's
You
right.
do.
Yes,
Vaginas will
that
always
is
trump
true.
a guy, for sure.
Oh my god.
You know why? Because a vagina can
Her
continue
hands
to...
are so soft.
A vagina can continue to get off. Where a
Holy
guy, if I get
shit.
off, guess what? It's called let me sit down and recover for a few minutes.
Really?
How soft are you?
These are the softest hands. I'm sorry. These are the softest hands I've ever felt. This is amazing.
Really?
Oh my god.
My dick wants to feel that.
Oh my god. I had no idea.
Oh, bullshit. Don't give me this. I have no idea shit. Like, you've never touched each other?
We have touched each other.
How intimate have you guys touched each other?
It's all you, Boozy. What do you remember?
Yeah.
Have you touched her vagina before?
Not bare.
There's head nodding. Did she have panties on?
I had panties on. While I was
She had
trying to drive her
panties on.
home, she like shoved her hand between my
Yeah.
legs and started rubbing. I'm trying to drive. I'm like, oh my god,
She
drive
had
straight, drive
panties
straight.
on.
Yeah.
But did I rub her vagina? Yes.
Was it?
But she had panties
Could
on.
you feel how wet she was?
Maybe.
Could you?
I don't know. I was pretty drunk.
She was destroyed. That's why I was trying to take her home. I was like, I'm going to be respectful.
Oh, come on.
This girl needs to go home.
You didn't eat her out at all?
I felt like if I were to go too far, that she would wake up and be like, what did you do to me? Like,
No, I would never feel like that.
you know what I mean?
But,
Some girls,
you
they
just
get
want to
drunk
be
and they're all flirty, and the next day they're like, oh, how dare you? I don't remember any of it.
I'll tell you this right now, okay? When it comes to that kind of thing, especially with you two, whenever you find somebody who thinks like you, who's very like-minded, open, artsy, and creative, and you don't want to ruin it. You don't.
No.
You definitely don't want to ruin that. So you'll do anything to kind of protect that. It's the same kind of thing when people come in here. I don't want to like ruin a relationship.
Yeah.
I want people to come in here and enjoy themselves and have fun. So you'll think about that. That's more important. Yourself? You'll protect it. You'll protect that before you'll take your
Yes.
Yeah. Good.
I am enjoying myself.
Good. I'm enjoying watching you two enjoying yourself.
We are. She has great legs.
You guys both are showing them off very nicely.
Tiny Dancer has great legs.
You have great legs too.
Well, thank you.
I already said that, and you know it.
Okay, have you smelled each other's snatch before?
No.
No, we haven't.
We're not there yet.
We're not quite there yet.
Do you know what the hottest thing is between
what is
two
the
women?
Hottest thing?
Watching two women 69. It's an amazing thing to watch.
I don't think I've ever 69 with a woman before.
I've never 69 with a woman before.
I would think that would be hot as hell to see.
Yeah.
Even though I never accomplished my last homework.
All right, everybody. End of the show. We'll see you guys later. We're gonna watch Two Girls 69.
All right.
Chicka chicka bow wow. I'm not gonna lie. I'm enjoying myself tonight. Tonight's been a very good night. These Monday, I tell you, the last 2 weeks, the fall, I've been depressed a little bit.
Do you feel a little better tonight?
As an artist, I feel like I when my creativity is at its low, when I don't like feeling like, oh shit, woe is me. It sucks. You got to stay positive on some things.
Yeah.
You know, because when you think positive thing, good things happen. But I'm not saying I don't like to wallow in shit too, because that leads you to make things. That can
bring out more creativity.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of like a safety net. When I'm feeling like shit, it's like I want to immediately grab my pens and grab my paint and start fucking making something or get on the computer. It's just an outlet, and it's a hell of a lot cheaper than going and like spilling your beans to some therapist or some shit, you know.
That's true.
But I don't know. I've had a lot of shit in my mind that we're gonna have to talk about off the mics because I don't want anybody to know about it.
Yeah.
That's how secretive it is. It is.
We have good listeners.
You do.
Off the mic.
We have
awesome.
wonderful ears.
You do.
We'll wait until you hear it.
Among other things that are wonderful. Like the booties that I was looking at earlier.
We have great
She's an awesome dancer. You cannot deny that shit.
I know. I could.
All the viewers missed it. All the listeners.
I videoed it, everybody. I did.
She was the best dancer I've seen in a long time. Amazing Buddha shaker.
Besides
amazing
yourself?
flexibility.
Besides yourself, even?
Well, I mean, I don't watch myself dance when I dance.
Tell everybody about your... oh my god, we're almost done already. Tell everybody about your dancing down south this weekend.
I am a go-go dancer / cage dancer for a band in the Ann Arbor area. I don't know if I want to toss the name out yet.
No, don't do it.
Yeah. But, yes. So
come watch you, right?
Absolutely.
Sure. All right.
Go to Ann Arbor.
It's the end of the show. It's been very interesting. It went by quick. We talked a lot about sexy shit. You guys look great.
Thank you.
I want to smother myself in your boobs. So.
Wouldn't you like that?
Yes, I would.
You would like that.
Everybody, if you want to reach the show, too fucking bad. I'm gonna. It's all done. We're done. I'm gonna get killed by my wife. It's because I got two hot chicks in here, and I'm. Oh my god. Anyway, call the listener line 206-202-DEEP. We will see everybody soon. Final words for you two. Anything good?
Legs.
And then some.
Right now.
Porn.tumblr.com.
We will see you soon. Chill to the next one.